So AMD just announced two new GPUs, which will be joining the 7000 series family. These two GPUs are obviously now known as the Radeon RX 7700 XT and the 7800 XT. Now in this video, I'm just going to go through the basic things you need to know about these cards, what they can do in performance-wise with games, and obviously the pricing. And I'll probably also add if it's a good option to go for these cards or should you wait a bit longer. So looking at the more in-depth specs, I'll just put the screenshot here so you can pause the video to go through the list. But you can clearly see that with memory-wise, the 7700 does have about 4 gigabytes memory difference compared to the 7800. So they're kind of similar, but obviously the 7800 has a bit more of a boost in performance compared to the 7700. Now what's interesting about these cards is they are both claimed to do max settings with 1440p in mind. So these cards are going to be in a perfect middle slot for gamers that want to have a card that is not too expensive and also can do better quality and gives off kind of good frames. Now going to what we can see with games and how they can average in frames is going to be quite interesting. So I'll first show the 7700 XT with what they have so far with the frames. And obviously more time we get the cards out, more we can actually do proper benchmarks and just see how well they can perform. But this is what we can deal with so far. So I'll just say this, keep in mind of what the 7700 can do with Forza Horizon 5 with the ray tracing on. But then after that, we're looking at the 7800, which obviously has more performance and has more frames. But again, look at Forza Horizon 5 and even Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now comparing these two frames, you can probably see that with ray tracing on with most of the games, there is about 10 to 20 frames difference, which is very interesting. Now, honestly, when we go to the pricing, you'll know why it's not really much of a difference. In fact, if I had to be honest, the 7800 XT does seem like a better option to go for. But let's just get to the pricing for these cards, as you all were probably just waiting for. So for the 7700 XT, you will expect to pay around about $450 or $449, which is actually not too bad, but compared to what the card's supposed to go against, it is about a $100 difference or $50 difference depending on where you get your cards. Now, looking at the 7800 XT, this is very interesting because it's not a big difference compared to what's supposed to be going against. In fact, it's like about $100 difference compared to what the card is supposed to go against. So you can get the 7800 XT at a price around about $499. So basically you are spending the price of a brand new PS5 for one of these GPUs, which is actually not too bad compared to other cards you get out there. And I mean, if you are looking to go for a budget build and have good quality gaming with decent frames, these cards are probably going to be the better option on the market. Now, if we had to say which card is best to go for, I'll personally say the 7800, because obviously if you are someone that likes more frames and obviously have good quality of their games, this is probably a better option to go for. But if you're just someone that likes a card that can just, as long as it goes over 60 frames per second, the 7700 will also be a better option. Now, for most of you that are part of my South African community, I'll also say what I can expect the pricing to be in South Africa, and I'll say the 7800 will be probably around about 12,000 or so dollars of rand, and then with the 7700 XT, you can expect just shy above 10,000 rand. But always, let me know in the comments below, do you think these cards were released at a perfect timing to go against Nvidia? Or do you think it was just a bit of a lower blow to Nvidia just to basically make fun of them a bit with their cards? But otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.